They had the chance to buy you for $50 million. They laughed. Today you make $45 billion a year. The company that laughed? Gone. 9,000 stores, 84,000 employees, all of it erased. One single store still survives in a small Oregon town, still open like a museum to the worst business decision ever made. Welcome to Diary of a Brand, where you don't watch a company's story, you live it. For the next few minutes, you are Netflix. This is your life as Netflix. Let's go. Scotts Valley, California, spring 1997. You are not a company yet. You are an idea inside the head of a man named Reed Hastings. Reed walks into a Blockbuster holding a VHS tape, Apollo 13, 6 weeks late. He sets it on the counter. The employee looks at the screen and says, $40, $40, for forgetting a movie. Reed pays it. He is too embarrassed to tell his wife. He gets in his car and drives to the gym. And on the way, something clicks. The gym charges one flat monthly fee. Go every day or once a year. Same price. No punishment. No guilt. He thinks, why can't movies work like this? A few days later, he and his partner, Marc Randolph, mail a CD in a blue greeting card envelope, just to see if it survives the post. It arrives, unbroken, perfect. That is the moment everything begins. August 29, 1997. A hotel conference room. You are officially born. 900 DVD titles. No stores, just a website and a mailbox. But here's what nobody talks about. The company you are about to destroy doesn't even know you exist. And for the next 3 years, they will not care about you at all. 1999. You make the decision that changes everything. You kill the parental model. No more paying per disc. One flat monthly fee. Keep it as long as you want. No late fees, no due dates, no punishment. The industry thinks you are out of your mind. Your main rival is not concerned. Not even slightly. Blockbuster is the largest home entertainment company on earth. 9,000 stores, 60,000 employees, $6 billion in annual revenue. Their name lights up strip malls in every American city. You have a website and a mailing list. By the year 2000, you are losing money every single month. You have fewer than 300,000 subscribers. You are burning through cash faster than you can raise it. Reed does something brave, or maybe desperate. He can't tell the difference anymore. He flies to Dallas, Texas. He walks into Blockbuster headquarters. He sits across from CEO John Antioco and his entire leadership team. He makes his pitch. Buy 49% of Netflix for $50 million. Let us run your online business. You get the future. We get to survive. The room laughs. Not politely, not awkwardly. They laugh directly at you. One executive reportedly smiles and says nothing. Another waves a hand like this isn't worth his time. John Antioco leans back in his chair. Hastings and his team walk out of Dallas without a deal. You fly back to California with no money and no backup plan. And this is where it gets strange. Because that laugh, that single moment of arrogance in that Dallas boardroom, it turns out to be the best thing that ever happens to you. Because what Blockbuster doesn't know, and what you don't know either, is that you are about to be handed the win, not by your own genius, by their own arrogance. If you are living this story right now, if you felt something in that Dallas boardroom, hit the like button. Not for the algorithm, because you just survived that humiliation with them. You earned it. Now keep going, because what comes next is the part nobody ever talks about. 2004. Your competitor finally wakes up. Blockbuster launches Blockbuster Online. DVD by mail, no late fees. A direct copy of your model, built 4 years after you offered to create it for them for free. You are not worried, yet. By 2005, you are shipping 1 million DVDs every single day. Your subscriber numbers keep climbing. Things feel good. Then 2006 arrives, and what Blockbuster does next genuinely terrifies you. Total access. Here is how it works. Their subscribers rent DVDs online. When they finish watching, they walk into any Blockbuster store in the country and swap their disc for a fresh one on the spot. No mail, no waiting. Instantly. You cannot do this. You have 0 stores. You have never had stores. This is the one weapon you cannot copy or counter. Within months, Blockbuster is gaining 2 million new subscribers fast. Your stock drops 10% in a single day. The press starts writing about your possible decline. Analysts publicly question whether you can survive. Inside your offices, Reed Hastings tells his team he is scared. He says it out loud. Total access is the most dangerous threat you have ever faced. For the first time since that Dallas boardroom, you are clearly on the losing side. Before I tell you what happens next, drop your prediction in the comments right now. Does Netflix survive this? Or does Blockbuster finally win? One word: go. The number I'm about to tell you won't make sense. Not until you understand one thing first. The man running Blockbuster right now is actually doing everything right. John Antioco sees streaming coming before anyone else in his building does. He is spending millions on total access on purpose, losing money right now to destroy you permanently before you grow large enough to fight back. He is the only person inside that entire company who truly understands what era they are living in. And then his own investors fire him. His name is Carl Icahn. He is not a filmmaker. He is not someone who loves movies. He is a man with one skill. He buys shares in struggling companies, walks into their boardrooms, and tells everyone what to do. He owns a large piece of Blockbuster, and the thing he wants most right now is for total access to stop costing so much money. He does not care about streaming. He does not care about the future. He cares about this quarter's numbers. This month, right now, John Antioco, the man who is actually saving Blockbuster, is the expensive problem standing in his way. In 2007, Antioco is gone. His replacement is Jim Keyes. You want to know who Jim Keyes is? He is the former CEO of 7-Eleven, the convenience store, the place you go for a Slurpee at midnight. That is who now runs the company that is supposed to destroy you. Jim Keyes makes his first move immediately. He cancels total access. He cuts the online division's entire budget. He sends every resource back into physical retail stores. The single weapon that could have stopped you is dismantled from the inside by the company's own people. I'm going to come back to this in a second. But first, you need to hear what Jim Keyes says publicly in 2008. This is a direct quote. "I've been frankly confused by this fascination with Netflix." He then adds, "There is nothing Netflix does that Blockbuster cannot do itself." He says all of this 2 years before Blockbuster files for bankruptcy. While they are retreating, you are running. 2007, you launch streaming. No more waiting for discs in the mail. Movies and TV shows on demand directly through the internet. 2008, you sign a deal with Starz Cable Channel. Nearly 1,000 films, Disney titles, Columbia Pictures, all available to stream immediately. Blockbuster's customers start leaving in waves. By 2010, 2 out of every 3 of their subscribers are canceling every single year. The company is bleeding to death from a wound it opened itself. September 2010, Blockbuster files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, meaning they legally cannot pay their bills. $1 billion in debt. That same month, you have 20 million subscribers. If you want to keep living inside companies like this, not watching their story from the outside, but experiencing the decisions, the fear, the comebacks from the inside, subscribe to Diary of a Brand. Every single week, you become a different company, a different fight, a different survival. This is not a business channel. This is the closest you will ever get to living inside the greatest corporate stories ever told. And if you want to decide who you become next week, check the pinned comment right now. The wheel is already waiting for you. Dish Network buys what is left of Blockbuster in 2011 for $320 million. Think about that number carefully. In 2000, they could have owned nearly half of you for $50 million. 10 years later, the entire company sells for $320 million as a broken, bankrupt shell. They spent more money going under than it would have cost to simply buy you at the start. You keep building. 2013, House of Cards, your first original series. Critics call it a gamble. It wins 2 Emmy Awards and changes what television means. By 2015, you are spending $3 billion a year creating your own content. 2016, Stranger Things. The entire world stops what it is doing to watch. You now operate in 190 countries. You produce content in over 30 languages. Your 2025 annual revenue is $45 billion. Your profit that year is nearly $11 billion. You are no longer a DVD company. You are no longer just a streaming service. You are one of the most powerful entertainment studios in the history of the world. Started in a hotel conference room, sparked by a $40 late fee, built by a man who got laughed out of a Dallas boardroom. Go back to Dallas, back to that conference room in the year 2000. Reed Hastings sits across from the most powerful entertainment company in America and asks for $50 million. They laugh. That number, $50 million. It felt enormous then. A lifeline. They could have written that check in 5 minutes, and they treated it like a punchline. Today, you earn $50 million every 11 hours. The last Blockbuster store in Bend, Oregon still charges $5 to rent a DVD. They sell branded air fresheners and fridge magnets to tourists who make the drive just to take a photo. It is not a business anymore. It is a monument to what happens when a company confuses its current size with permanent safety. Blockbuster had the stores. They had the brand. They had 60,000 people. In 2006, they even had the right strategy. And they fired the man running it. Here is the real lesson from your life. The thing that destroys great companies is almost never the competitor outside the door. It is the voice inside the room that says, "We already won. We don't need to change." So here is what I want to know. Did Netflix kill Blockbuster, or did Blockbuster kill itself? Drop your answer below. One more thing before you go. You just lived one of the greatest corporate stories ever told. Now you get to decide whose story comes next. There is a link in the pinned comment below. Open it. It is a spinning wheel, and every company on that wheel is a real story this channel is building. The one that gets spun the most this week, that is who you become next episode. Click it, spin it, drop your result in the comments. This is how Diary of a Brand works. Not me choosing the next story, you choosing it. If this is your life as Netflix, subscribe, because next week you spin the wheel and you become someone else entirely.